Power to the people!
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
Our streets!
Our streets! Fight back!
Trump says get back, we say fight back!
Trump says get back, we say fight back!
I 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 says get back, we say fight back!
We say fight back!
We say fight back!
We say
We say fight back!
All right. Now, the first seconds always tell the story. You got people out here chanting, got the cops pulling back, and the crowd pressing forward. That's not a protest anymore, y'all. That's not what I'm witnessing. That's a power shift. And right behind that retreat comes the next strike.
So I just got back from the Portland protests. That shit ain't peaceful, bro. Oh my God. The clip's incoming. But they started burning the American flag. Antifa in Portland started burning the American flag. So I told them, I said, don't burn the American flag. If you don't stand for if you don't believe in anything, you stand for nothing, right? They didn't like that. They didn't like that. They got very pressed. They chased us. They surrounded us, dude. They surrounded us. They chased us.
I'm not
They
shocked.
chased us down. This guy grabbed like it was a tree branch, but it honestly was a whole fucking tree. Okay, like, you know, those tiny ones. He grabbed it. He chucked it at me. But in the last second, I like pushed it away because I saw in the peripheral vision. And then PNW fights him, and then other people jump in and they start fighting the guy that attacked me with the bush, and then the other guys fight the other guys that attacked me with the bush or tree, whatever the fuck. And it was just so crazy. And then this Asian lady was in my fucking face. She was with her fucking stupid sign trying to get me not to film the assault that they were doing on my fucking bodyguard. It was insane. She kept blocking my way, and then they kept referring to their leader, Richard, the Antifa leader. I don't fucking know. Weird shit, dude. Weird shit. I ran away so fucking fast, dude. I ran. And PNW ran too. And he got to his car and they smashed his fucking windows in. They smashed his windows in. There was glass everywhere. He was bleeding from the mouth. The police were called. An ambulance was called. It was blood everywhere. There was glass everywhere. All because, I mean, it's my fault. I do take responsibility. I should have kept my mouth shut. You know, I guess I shouldn't have not told them to burn the American flag, but that's what happens when you deal with sick individuals like this. The Portland protests are not peaceful. They're utmost violent people I've ever met in my life, and they deserve to be in federal prison.
I'm here with a fucking son. Get out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
They're crazy, dude.
Notice the comment right above the video. I'll break it down slightly so you can see it.
Get the fuck out!
Oh, him trying.
You're not gonna protect her either.
Why not go over here?
All because of not burning the American flag, guys. That's crazy, dude.
Here, I don't even know how I'm gonna sell this bitch. They're gonna be like, bro, what is up with this shit?
Look, oh my God, it's right. Dude, it's on here.
And then it's like, dude, my hands were way worse before, dude.
Look at that. You got the scarf and the guy who bit you too still.
Yeah, that one. But like, dude, my hands were literally filled, like, my hands were red, dude. Like, it was kind of crazy.
Well, it's because, like...
Wow. She says, don't burn the flag. And they answer with fists, glasses you've seen, and blood. Portland doesn't debate anymore, at least from what I'm saying. It breaks windows and calls it progress. That's their progress. And if you bring your own flag into this whole mess, then
Oh, hey, I seen you on YouTube. I was watching on live, and you were protecting a female. I came down here because of you.
Thank you.
Because I seen you on YouTube. There's a guy watching you, and I seen everyone, and I was like, I told my girl, I was like, nah, fuck that. I gotta go down there. I live out in Beaverton, and I wear this hat every day at work. I work at Safeway, and don't no one say shit. But yeah.
So then what do you think of what's happening right now?
They obviously don't have a job. How do you guys pay rent?
Hey.
How do you pay rent?
I got my own spot. I'll get you in the house.
How do you pay rent?
I'll get you in the house. Listen, I got a job. Check my bag. Hey, I got a job right here. I work at Taco Bell.
Okay.
I work at Taco Bell. I just got off.
Hey, I respect that. Who else has a job? What do you do? Take off your mask. Let me see.
I'm a YouTuber.
hey, you see, even in the face of all that hate, he was able to neutralize a small fire by just letting them know, hey, I respect that. That's one thing I think we should embrace more with our as we interact with our enemies. You know, the Charlie Kirk way. It's all right to acknowledge what's right and what's right, and applaud someone's accomplishments for doing what's right, even if they may be on the opposing side or whatever that conversation is. But one man, one flag, and 10 people who can't stand to see it. Free speech in Portland isn't free. It's a cover charge paid in business. Bruises. Why did I say business? I meant to say bruises. I messed up my own punchline. Anyhow, meanwhile, back in D.C., the politicians had their own take.
People of Los Angeles got upset, and the lower court threw it out.
30 seconds. Is there anything you can do to stop it as in Congress?
Yes. First, we will fight it in the courts along with, people who will file suits. But second, I would hope, Kristen, that some of our Republican colleagues, seeing I know they're loyal to Trump and does whatever he wants, but this is so far stepping over the line that I'd hope some of them would join us in legislation to prevent it from happening. We have such a proposal. I'm part of it.
Okay, well, we'll watch it very closely.
All right, now before I actually continue with this, to my last, from the last comment, from the comments I made from the last clip, can't even get myself together right now. Be intellectually honest about what I was laughing about before y'all get in my comment section and go, oh my God, I can't believe it. Come on now. But anywho, Schumer promised to fight it. Fight what exactly, though? Not the fire in the streets, not the blood on the ground, just the federal response to protect a federal building. Okay. And even inside the movement, cracks started showing.
Guys, Trump deploying the military to Portland is not okay. Like, you guys know me, like in almost everything I do, I'm pretty fucking conservative. It's because I believe in actual conservative values that's not okay. Like, I don't give a fuck how you try to rationalize it. I don't care that you support Trump, because I do, and it's not okay. Like, I supported Trump deploying the troops to DC because that's a federal district. And I made it very clear that while I supported that action, that I would not support him sending the military to actual states. Because as a true conservative, I believe in states' rights. And if you claim to be a conservative, you should believe in states' rights. And if you don't, then you can shut the fuck up because you're not really a conservative. There is literally no valid reason whatsoever to deploy the military to Portland. There is nothing in the Constitution, there is nothing in the Bill of Rights, there is nothing in any of our founding documents that makes our nation what it is that makes that okay. I don't give a fuck if there are riots going on in Portland. I don't give a fuck if there's nothing going on in Portland. Deploying the military there is unacceptable. This is one of those moments where I'm able to see who the real conservatives are, who the real constitutionalists are. And no, I'm not saying, oh, you got to completely turn your back on Trump. But if you claim to be a conservative, if you claim to believe in the principles of the Constitution and the principles of our founding documents, you cannot support sending troops to Portland. So make up your fucking minds. Are you actually a conservative, actually a constitutionalist, or are you just a Trump supporter? If you're the former, awesome. Great to know you. If you're just the latter, yeah, I mean, get fucked.
Oh, wow. This was very surprising when it came across my timeline. This is a creator whom we've had on our videos multiple times. It's one whom we respect. However, today he has a difference of opinion. Somebody even wrote, who the f is this idiot? Military has been sent to protect ICE facilities and federal employees. Trump doesn't give a rat's ass about anything else going on in the crazy
Guys, Trump deploying the military.
And then America Papa Bear, the original poster of this, well, the one who reposted the clip rather, says, I don't recall the outrage when Trump sent them to Los Angeles. Maybe I missed it. So I guess you could say, you know, this guy calls it out. Conservatives don't trust federal power. Fair point. But when local power won't stand up, who feels it? Who feels it in? Who feels the vacuum, really? Antifa? The mobs? And if you lived on that block, you already knew the answer.
I am so happy that Trump is sending the National Guard in here. I live in this building. We both live in this building. We've been asking for help for months, and we're finally going to get it.
When do you think they're coming?
When? Not soon enough, man. Not soon enough.
What do you want to see happen?
I want them to come in and mess them up and just annihilate these people. Whatever force they need. Whatever force they need. Gals like her and the other people that live in the building, they're the ones. They're the ones that I'm concerned about. So they're afraid to come out of the building. So I've been coming out every night, every day to help them, to make sure that they're okay. She won't even leave the building right now.
Are you afraid of the protesters?
Very. It's an extreme mob mentality to me, which means nothing is as it should be.
So are you excited that Trump's deploying the troops here?
Very excited. I cannot wait.
I can't wait for them to leave.
Forever and ever. Amen.
And if they don't leave, I'm going to bring in the Gypsy Jokers.
The Gypsy Jokers. I'm not sure who that is, but a resident straight up says it. We've been asking for help. That's not ideology. What I'm saying is survival. You don't quote the Constitution while your street burns. You call 911 and pray someone answers. But not everyone made it home clean that night.
Right here.
The arrest gets clipped, pushed online, and framed as brutality. What you don't see is the hours before. The fires, the glass, the assaults. Context doesn't go viral, but chaos does. And then the veterans weighed in.
The red line has been crossed. Donald Trump just posted the following on Temu Twitter. At the request of Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, I am directing Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to provide all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any of our ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. I'm also authorizing full force if necessary. Listen to me, I need to interpret this for you real quick, and I'm coming to you from the veteran tent here in Union Station because I'm about to make a call out to all veterans nationwide. Donald Trump has now officially called for troops to be deployed to an American city, in this case, Portland. He's calling Portland war-ravaged, which is not true. There's no war happening in Portland, in case there's anybody who's curious. This is simply misinformation. After the normalization of troops here in D.C., it is now okay to put troops anywhere. The problem is this. He said in there that Portland is under siege by Antifa. For those of you who remember, a couple weeks ago, he signed an executive order saying that Antifa is a terrorist organization. Guys, Antifa is not even an organization. It's an ideological movement that we are anti-fascism. He's calling for troops to be put into an American city. He just indicted James Comey. He's weaponized the Justice Department. We saw a speech earlier by Pam Bondi of the Justice Department.
Witnessing a new era of political violence. Assassins have tried to murder President Trump twice and tried to kill Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh. In Minnesota, legislators and even children attending Mass were gunned down in cold blood in 2 separate incidents.
Calling that Portland's under siege by terrorists, it's not true. This is the next step forward. They made Charlie Kirk a martyr to justify this type of behavior. They're blaming everything in America on the radical left lunatics. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call for a nationwide mobilization of veterans tomorrow, September 28th, Sunday, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to hold a webinar through Substack. I'm doing it on Substack because it's easy. It's free, will not cost you $1. I want veterans to attend this webinar. I want you to answer this call to action. We need to mobilize veterans nationwide to organize in our communities. Tomorrow, September 28th, Sunday, on substack.com/rememberyouroath, we're going to hold a live stream in which I will provide instructions for veterans nationwide. We are mobilizing. Share this video, share the live stream, talk to your friends. We need everybody to be there, all hands on deck. The red line has been crossed. War has been declared on the American people. This shit's not fucking for play anymore. Tomorrow, be there, nationwide veterans call.
So, veterans are calling this a red line, huh? Let's be clear. Sending federal officers to protect the federal building is not crossing any line. It's literally their job. What is the red line? Letting mobs run wild, smash a window, attacking cops, and burning flags while local officials shrug on you? If you ask me, that's the real betrayal. People act like Trump militarized Portland. No, he filled the gap left when the people in charge refused to protect their own city. That's not tyranny. That's leadership. History won't remember who wrote the best tweet about Portland, right? It'll remember who had the spawn to stop the chaos before it swallowed the country whole. You can argue, politics all day, but broken glass, burned flags, and blood on the pavement, that's not Republican or Democrat. That's collapse. That's what that is. And Trump was the only one standing between America and that collapse. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, I want you to comment "stand tall" as well. Well, no, not as well. Just comment "stand tall," especially if you think law and order isn't negotiable. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, because here we don't just watch the clips. We gonna connect the dots, man. Y'all be safe. Please go check on a friend today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.